Welcome back. I'm your boy, the Dashing Trader, and today we're going to be discussing why Doordash drivers with a low acceptance rate may not be seeing as many orders as they used to.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be discussing why Doordash drivers with a low acceptance rate may not be seeing as many orders as they used to. If you're a Doordash driver, you know that accepting orders is a crucial part of your job. The more orders you accept, the more money you can earn. But there's something more to that. If you have a low acceptance rate, you may find that you're not receiving as many orders as you like. If you're a new DoorDash driver, you may want to make sure you watch this video because we're going to be talking about accepting orders, which is a crucial part of the job. The more orders you accept, the more you earn, or so DoorDash says. If you have a low acceptance rate, you may find that you're not receiving no orders. They're few and far between. And we're going to explore why this is the case and what you can do to increase your acceptance rate and start to receive better orders, right? So part one is going to be understanding the DoorDash platform. Before we can dive into low acceptance rate and why you may not be receiving orders, yada yada, let's take a moment and understand how the platform works. DoorDash is an on-demand delivery platform that connects customers with restaurants and convenience stores and all types of things. But the point is, DoorDash sends orders to the restaurant and they assign it to a dasher. So DoorDash assigns orders to the drivers based on a whole bunch of factors, and we can go over all that, but long story short is, when an order becomes available, DoorDash looks for the drivers who are available nearby, basically. And if there's multiple drivers who meet the criteria, DoorDash will assign that order to the driver with the highest acceptance rate. But there's a reason why they're doing that. So one of the things I found out is DoorDash is prioritizing new drivers because they want to incentivize them to stay on the platform, right? They want to make it sweet. They want to make it a nice thing, so they want to keep them coming back at higher rates, even though they may not have a favorable experience with the platform every single time. They want to make sure in the beginning they do. So this means that drivers with a low acceptance rate may not receive as many orders when it's an influx of brand new drivers, because DoorDash prioritizes the new drivers and they prioritize drivers with a high acceptance rate. And in turn, this can impact the orders that trickle down to the drivers with a low acceptance rate. So why do DoorDash prioritize high acceptance rate drivers? Well, firstly, DoorDash want to ensure that the customer receive their food in a timely manner. So when a customer places an order, they expect the food to be delivered quickly, of course. And we know a lot of customers don't tip. A lot of them say they tip in cash. We know that don't happen a lot. But all these customers expect their food fast. So DoorDash assign the order to the driver with a low acceptance rate. They know it's a good chance that order may be late, canceled, or something gonna happen to where that customer, mind you, tipping or non-tipping, ain't gonna get it timely. So they more likely to send that order to somebody with a higher acceptance rate because they don't care what the total payout on the order is. They just want to make sure all orders are done in a timely manner. So DoorDash want to encourage drivers to accept as many orders as possible. So according to DoorDash, the more orders you accept, the more money you can earn, right? So by prioritizing drivers that have a high acceptance rate, they kind of reinforcing that, hey, this is an incentive for accepting more, you're going to earn more. So they're making it more available to them, and in turn, that's less availability for the drivers with a low acceptance rate. Now, in the past, you would be able to have a low acceptance rate on DoorDash, and you could cherry pick because you had a lot of orders available to you, right? Well, now things have changed to where DoorDash has no longer made that pool of available orders there no more. So the days of cherry picking ain't as easy as it used to be if you only using DoorDash. Now finally, DoorDash also takes into account customer ratings when assigning orders. So if you got a low acceptance rate and you got a low customer rating, that could definitely be impacting the type of orders you see, because the customers who rate you poorly and they frequently rate you poorly and then you decline orders, the algorithm figures that it's going to take longer for those orders to get to that customer, so they're less likely to send them to you in the event that they have to that it needs to make a decision between you and the next dasher. So look, what can you do about all of this? You got a low acceptance rate, you ain't making no money. What can you do? Well, you know what? Don't worry, Dashing Trader got you. We're going to get right into it. So look, strategies for improving your acceptance rate. If you have a low acceptance rate and you're not receiving that many orders, okay, there's a couple strategies you can do to go ahead and get that in order. You can first be more selective and decline. Okay, and I know that sounds contradictory, but hear me out. Look, say you accept the order, you completed one that was favorable, right? Pause your dash and go back to the area where you're more likely to get favorable orders. Because if you just leave your dash on the whole time consistently, you're more likely to get orders that are not favorable that make you want to decline. So just by doing that, you can increase your chances of not seeing those orders you have to decline, but they still may happen. So, a couple ways you can increase that acceptance rate. Use the earn by time feature. DoorDash's earn by time feature allows drivers to see the estimated time and the mileage it would take to complete an order, but you don't see the payout until the end. So for me, myself, it makes it a little bit easier to increase that rating, knowing that I don't have to see a payout up front and make me, feel any type of emotion. You can, number 2, work during the peak times. As mentioned earlier, working during the peak times can increase your chances of not only receiving more orders, but receiving orders that are more profitable for you and more favorable to you. So that means you're going to have more opportunities to increase your acceptance rate. Look, be open to different types of orders, shopping pay orders, alcohol delivery orders, whatever, pizza bag orders, catering orders, all the orders you want to be available to, so that you can have a wider range of orders to accept that may be favorable. Now, this can be a double-edged sword because you could in turn get orders that are not favorable on those, different kind of programs, but that's something that you want to keep in your back pocket. And look, the last thing is just keep it high. Once you've improved your and increased your acceptance rate, pause your dash so you can maintain that. Don't be right by the areas where it's a lot of no-tip orders coming out of, right? Go at the best times in the best restaurants. Do everything in your power to keep your acceptance rate what it is and stay away. Multi-app. One of my favorite things to do is, if I'm getting my ratings up, I'll flat out just stop doing one app, which is DoorDash, and I'll do another one like Uber Eats or Grubhub or Walmart Spark. That way I can keep my ratings right where they at for the time period I need to. Like, for instance, if I'm going for Top Dasher and, there's a week left at the end of the month and I'm already at 75%, but I need to keep making money, well, there may be a chance that I have to decline some unfavorable orders if I keep working DoorDash. So as long as I got everything I need as far as my deliveries for the month, my ratings, I can stop doing DoorDash and I can do Uber or Grubhub or Walmart Spark for that last week, so that I don't have to decline any orders and I can achieve my goal as far as Top Dasher. So look, in conclusion, there are several ways to improve your acceptance rate as a DoorDash driver, including being selective in the orders you decline, improving your response time, maintaining a good customer rating, keeping that availability up to date, working them peak times, using earn by time. Be open to all these different things if your goal is to increase that. But look, I'm your boy, the Dashing Trader. Look, I'm here to give you the help, the knowledge. I'm trying to make sure you can earn as much as possible and give you all the ways you can do it. If you like this video, leave me with a like and a subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.